Okay, now let's go to our movies component. As I told you before, we don't want to do a big bang change. We want to do step-by-step refactoring. So first, let's replace this fake genre service with a different service that talks to our backend. So in the services folder, let's add a new file. We call it genre service. This module should have the exact same interface as our fake genre service. Let's take a quick look at fake genre service. So here we're simply exporting a function called getGenres. So I'm going to copy this into our new module, but instead of returning something from this array, we're going to call the server. So on the top, first we need to import HTTP from our HTTP service. And here we simply call http.get, pass the URL that is http localhost port 3900/API/genres. And finally return the result. Now I know that we should not hard code this URL here. The right place to store this is in a config file. But as I told you earlier, we want to do step-by-step refactoring. So in this lecture, our focus is purely on the genre service. Save the changes. Now back to our movies module. Let's replace fake genre service with genre service. Now let's see where in this module we have used this function. So Command and F, get genres, we have used it in component did mount. Now this new function returns a promise, so we cannot spread it like this. Instead, we need to call it and then await it to get the actual result. So we get the result. Now here we need to get the data property, so we can use object destructuring to get the data, and then we'll pass the data here. Now, because we have used await here, we should decorate this method with async. Save the changes. Now, this list of genres is actually populated with the genres we get from the server. So did you see what I did? I created a new service with the exact same interface as fake genre service. We kept the interface the same, but changed the implementation. With this approach, the impact of changes is minimal. In this case, the only change we had to make was to apply this async and await here. Now imagine our fake genre service, instead of returning an array, what if it returned a promise that would resolve to an array? If that is how our fake genre service was implemented, then we wouldn't even have to make this change here. The only change we would have to make was replacing fake genre service with genre service. Next, I'm going to replace this fake movie service with a real movie service.